the sisters. We call them sister. One came out from the factory 22nd March 65, and a little bit later sister came out 23rd in Juni 65. One is 911, one is 356. Same color, red interior. One has a sunroof, electric sunroof. That's some really cool stuff. We'll take a look at these two cars in detail, see what has been changed in the 911 from the 356. All the improvements and all the heritage gone in from 356 to 911. So let's take a look at the restoration. These cars has been done by us, Urban's Garage in Estonia. Lovely bodywork, perfect lines on this. You can really see the shapes. All the gaps are outstanding, just like they were from the factory. All the details look good. All the fitting of the turn signals, chrome parts, everything looks damn good. The fitting of this, look at the lines. This is this typical 356 line. Lovely chrome, can't be better than that. Perfect fitting here. You have on the 911, you have the leather. Later one has plastic. This looks good. Perfect lines here. And here you have the funny 4-screw horn grills. And the line should go like this, and they are on a millimeter. It's really good. Should be proud of this car. Bosch lights, correct screws, original badge, Hirschman antenna, correct wipers. Try to get this in the camera. See, it's perfect, just perfect. It's like a mirror. Very good chrome wheels. This was done by our friends. These wheels were taken apart, the center off from the rim. Then they are triple plate chromed and put together, welded together again in a special jig, so they are perfectly aligned. All like it should be. Quick chrome, or they don't take them apart, and then you will end up with problems in between. Correct patches, correct lined. This car was actually ready like 1 year ago, so it's been on the road for a while. But now the sister came out, so we took some good opportunity to have both of them checked through. We put it on the lift. This car has been driven for some times, but it still looks very good. No visible oil leaks, which is good. It's very hard to get this engine perfectly sealed. Everything looks correct. Nice undercoating. Here you can see this is a funny piece. It's the Webasto exhaust. This car was originally sold to Sweden, if I remember correct, and it had the additional ordered Webasto. Everything looks nice. Yeah, it doesn't get better than this. Correct horns, correct screws, nice looking everything. Correct under gravel. Well, I'm happy. After 1 year it still looks like new. Ding. These are the funny rubbers for the excessive water here. Correct grayish tone of the tank. This one has a different type of gearbox already in the 911s. This car had originally the funny, how do you call them? The funny drive shafts, Nadella drive shafts, I think they are, which are like a couple of T-crosses together. We exchanged them because we want to drive this car. We have the original one laying in a box, which will be supplied to the owner. The new Zebra axles are way much better, more reliable. They're easy to fix. Nadella, nobody wants to deal with really. So it's not 100% correct. This is an improvement from the original one. And you can always change them back if you want and keep the history. Chassis looks absolutely gorgeous. All the point welds, all the welds are correct. I have to say I'm a bit proud of this. Yeah, I think we let it down and take a look at the 356. Here we have the 65 356, which is the SC version. What is it, 95 horsepower? The strong 356 engine. This in one of the latest form with Solex carburetors. This one has the European heater system. It has the funny compensating spring, which was coming out with the Super 90s in '61 and used all the. There's a big controversy among these ones. Are they good or not? We have left this here. It's a standard original car. Everything looks dry, everything looks great. Very good work here, Jarmo. Disc brakes, Koni shocks. Great looking under coverage. Everything is sealed up. Everything looks exactly like from the factory. This car just came out fresh from the restoration. It will need some driving and then probably just a little bit fine tuning. Damn, this looks good. This one has the 356 VW suspension with double torsion arms in the front. Rear one torsion bar. Well, everything looks great. Really, really great. Nothing to say about this. Just excellent work. Many, many hours into this. Many, many hours into this to get this result. These rims are painted. The 911 was chromed. We have to gather up some paint also. Paint this one like they were from the factory. Paint looks absolutely gorgeous. Look at the lines. Look at the banana line. The double banana. One of this and one of this. Excellent chrome. Muffler outputs. This car was originally sold, I think, in Germany and was brought to US. We found this car on eBay in 2000. What was it? 2011, I think. So it's been a long project. We went to upstate New York to see this car. Just jump on a plane, let's get there, look it through, pay the money, get it back. We took it to Sweden, we took it here, we fixed the body in 2012. Then we have other cars. Lystrich, it's the original muffler. It's a bit new, it's made in '73, so it's a spare part. I think it was in Gloversville we looked at this car. Do you remember, Christer? Where did we buy this? It was upstate New York. It was
upstate New York, near
Gloversville.
Yes, something like that.
Yeah. We bought this car from Unobtainium, Adam Wright and his brother. So we had some good time with Adam over there, checking through his backyard full of 356s. So let's take it down and let's go out driving now. So let's go for a ride. We just started it up. Everything seems fine. We've been driving now totally 666 kilometers. Fresh out from the restoration. Everything looks good. Let's put on the old Blaupunkt. Yeah, let's do it. Handbrake as well. We're out on some really Good roads in Estonia, lovely weather, sunroof is up, works good. Quite small car when you have the sunroof. So let's enjoy the Porsche in its purest form. Should take it a little bit easy with the engine still running in. Now we can talk as well. Start from first gear. Second gear. Third gear. Fourth gear. We drive with this one down. It's so hot today in Estonia. It's 25 degrees. Ah, lovely. We have set the Connie shocks for, I think, the middle position, and it's quite good actually on these bumpy roads. Cool. High five from 65. What I really love with this car is that we managed to keep the seats. The original seats are still with the car. It's the original corduroy, red leatherette, still from the factory. Some of the parts here are new. We have tried to match them as good as we can with the old stuff, but we really like to preserve the original parts. They only did it original ones, and that's from the factory. Now we soon catch up with the 911. Let's take the 911 for a spin. Second gear. Oh, I love this car. It will be a sad story to send it off to the customer, but that's how it is. So, 911. We're setting the position. It's basically the same seats as the 356. A little bit new, modern, bigger gauges here. Still have this one here. First car or first Porsche with a wooden dash. My father always said that wood is not for sports car, but yeah, I think it's okay here. This car has done 1,443 kilometers. A lot of original parts left here. We have the original seats. We had to change the pepita on one side, but otherwise original seats, which are in great condition actually for its age. We did the new door upholstery here, original holding, original rear seats. No sunroof. Gives me a bit of headspace. In this car, it was not on the Cardex, but it has a really nice Nardi steering wheel with a real Porsche badge as well. So let's start it up. Sounds like a Singer sewing machine. Almost perfect. And this is the 901 gearbox, so that's it's the dog leg. First gear in. First gear. Second gear. Third gear. I have to say that my heart is a bit closer to the 356, but yeah, this is actually a really nice car as well. Lovely landscape here. Good roads. Bit bumpy. Yeah. You have to get the connection to the road as well. 3000 RPM, 100. And if you push it to the middle, it's definitely a little bit quicker car, but of course here you have 6 cylinders, in the 356 you have 4 cylinders. If you ask me personally, if you want, which car should I take? I would take the 356. I would have, I maybe would have taken up a little bit more horsepower in the 356. I think it's a more driver-oriented car somehow. Lovely ride on the countryside in Estonia in a 65 911. You know, in the 65 year they didn't have S. It came out in 66, 67 model year. So this was the best what you can get from Porsche in 65. And yeah, Porsche should be proud of what they did. I'm missing the air condition in this car. So, first gear, second gear, here. I'm not gonna break the speed limits. 90 here, so we keep it to that. It's a nice steering wheel here, actually. I like it. Could be a good upgrade for the 356 to put a Nardi as well, or Carrera 2 wooden steering wheel. So one day of driving, two very similar cars, both in Bali Blue, 3 months between them in the production in Zuffenhausen, and two very different cars. Which one is the best? I don't know. Best together. We call them the sisters. Lovely cars, perfect lines. This one will be great. More run-in. This one is already great. Yeah, I think we call it a day.